With a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. And tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in prime time, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the LA Chargers. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line, so this is going to come out to the 35. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Panther 11, 65 catch.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 35. A nice throw here by the rookie from Wisconsin. They've got a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 47-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. The first down, L.A.
First and
Now
10.
they'll change things around before the snap. They'll look to throw now on first down. To the right side and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Y'all got a problem my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody know Power Rangers? Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't
They'll run. It's Brashard Smith. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. To throw from his end zone, Nix. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll lead here to a third down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
From the gun on third down, it's Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Miami.
Throwing Nix. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
Good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Nix to the air. And his target is Trey McBride. And he'll get this out to the 34-yard line. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Talk about the defense for these Chargers. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Shows his strength at the 50. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice game to bring up a new set of downs.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Now it's Nix. They completed to Hill. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. 2 yards to go, second down. To throw is Nix. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. He's going to go out of bounds but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They go back to the ground now with Smith. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
On the sneak, it's Nix. And he stopped immediately there. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Smith will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
So important in this league to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. So here they force the turnover on the opening drive, then come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other teams' mistakes early. That way, you build confidence for yourself and your team. You start playing a little more freely. And you let the other guys know we're prepared to play.
Point after, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
35-yard line.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer.
They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. This defense for the Dolphins, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense. Just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
Looking to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. Well, he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll, given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
7-7, our score after 1. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Smith. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Chargers' 49-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. He's got, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. He's got room at the 30. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind. But haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
As a general manager, you're counting on your 1st and 2nd round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That one complete to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
1st down, Miami.
Captain.
Nix from the shotgun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after them one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Rashard Smith, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one fielded in the end zone. Will opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
19 tight.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
On the play, 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
10 yards.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Nix. Got a man open. It's Sutton. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Operating from the gun. Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to convert by 20 there on 3rd and 1.
1st down.
Nix to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A give to Smith out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Bombers. Drill. Captain. Away. Bombers.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
That's complete to Smith. Down inside the 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Brashard Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Off the man, first of all, you ain't back long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. A final shot before break. Nix. And going deep for Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And Hill is going to have a Dolphins first down as he'll get this up past the 45. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game.
Captain.
A first down carry for Smith. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. They'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Bombers.
2nd and 9 now. Nick's going to keep this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Working out of the gun is Nix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Bombers. Away. Hey, Sean, let's go. Kill.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And he is caught. And he will have a Dolphins first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Captain. Bombers. Motion.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Away. Kill.
Here's Nix once more. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. They'll find him.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
So they look like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
They'll try and throw for it here. It's complete to Mitchell. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
And the Chargers first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw again. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Maybe he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Dragons, Bronco 80. Ready, ready?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll check this one down to Hampton. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
Ready?
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Here's Nix. He's got him in, complete. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play there for Miami. 46 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Nix to the air. He finds Smith out of the backfield. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Captain. Bombers.
To throw is Nix. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback, The sideline's there, so he can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak.
Captain, captain, captain. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Olay, olay, olay. Hey, Sean, let's go.
Now it's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 14. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Oh, what's that? Chill. Ready?
Inside handoff, Smith. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, a 2nd down.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Throwing Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Smith trying to run for it. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Rashard Smith with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Dolphins are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Chargers 21. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
19 Lions. Go.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the new weapon just picked up via the trade, making an impact here right away.
And what you like about getting guys who catch passes, you don't have to spend a lot of time in the playbook. You just tell them to dial up a route and get the ball in their hands.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. They'll look to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Did he get the feet down? Yes. Touchdown. Adnan Mitchell. 36 yards. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
To throw, here's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
That's right. A big pickup of 38. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Captain, captain, hey! Bombers, bombers, bombers.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay, olay!
Smith once more, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Over set! Red, come on! Machine! 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 Chill. Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay, olay!
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Bo Nix taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th-quarter lead. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go, here we go. Mustang Knight, 60 Maverick, 60 Dragon, 60, 79 Brook.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
10 yards on the pickup.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Cougar 19.
They're going to look to throw. The right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Time not on their side. They've got 1 timeout, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. But they need points. 1st and 10. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. This is 1st and 10. And now an audible here into something else.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Buffalo 18.
Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
19.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Chargers, 1st down.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got it.
I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing it into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
2nd and 1. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Dolphins, they run their mark to 6-2 on the year. And they'll have a few extra days here now before they face the Lions next week. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.